So this is Microtopia, and basically we are in charge of growing an ant colony and trying to defeat other ant colonies. So basically just rule the planet. Never played this game before, but I have seen someone play it, so I thought I'd have a go. So basically you're controlling all the ants. So obviously we need to do the tutorial, which isn't hard. So we'll quickly get rid of that. Start our first ant. So this is obviously our queen ant. This is going to be the boss. Put that there. It's quite a cool art style. Like, they're not actually... They don't look like ants. They're sort of like machines, which I think is pretty cool. These are like microchips for heads. I thought it's quite an interesting art style. Okay, then that's cool. You can let them interact. Okay. All right then. And okay. We'll get all of these guys to start collecting some scrap, so that we can start increasing our colony. Obviously, so that we can't go through things. So we'll have to do that instead. They're just going to collect for us. So that means we can build more. So we need to build a stockpile. So if we go stockpile, we'll shove this, let's say there. And what we can do is, what we need to do is click back on these, and then obviously they're instructed to go there. So we need to go there, back over here. Same with this guy. You can go back over here. Over here. You have to click on the little green dot. I don't, little green arrow. I'm not sure why you can't just click on the whole thing. That's fine. You there. So we need to get them to do like a constant loop round. So if we go, let's go grab one of these ants and put them over here, so we can actually split them up a little bit. So we need to create a hauling loop. So if we go from, let's say, here to here and back, so that's simple enough. And then you can put this ant on this trail, and then he will just follow this round. So we'll go there, gather that resource, come back and place it there. We'll do this for the rest of the ants. So we've put the 4 ants on this same stockpile for now. As you can see, there is a limited amount, so it doesn't last forever. We've now completed that task. Anytime you can press space to pause the game, that's perfectly fine. Notice you can just drag these out as well if you need to at any point. So what's this? Population incubator. So we'll get one of these on the go. Obviously we need to grow our population a little bit. So the scrap, that uses a scrap, that's fine. Probably shouldn't have placed that there. Can we move that? So we've added a little ant and he's all grown up now, so he's part of the team. So we need to build a foraging trail around here, so we can collect basically food, and then we can... I don't know if you have to go through the middle of these as well. Yeah, why not? And then we have to put a stockpile down over here, and then he will connect to those. Hopefully that'll just go right there. And maybe have to edit that trail. We'll edit that trail so it clicks onto that. So we can place the dispenser here, maybe. Then we'll get one of our ants that hasn't got anything in his hand, put him on this trail now. And we'll see if he should go around, collect the food, put it in there, and then that should dispense it over here, if I believe so. So let's have a look. Can we go straight to the coin with the dispenser? I mean, I don't mind just doing this little loop here, to be fair. It's not too bad. So we get one guy purposely doing that all the time. These two just collecting the materials, and this person going to collect food. Actually might need someone down here just to go do this route for us. So you can go there, to there, to there, to there. That'll constantly fill this up, so we can constantly keep growing our colony. Queen needs more energy to produce larvae. Good energy pods. Yep, that makes sense. Feed her enough. And okay, that also makes sense. Yeah, there we go. Yes, we could. If we just go straight out of there and do that. As soon as they get born, they just come straight into this line and start foraging. So I like the fact that this dispenser can be placed anywhere, so it doesn't mean I have to keep constantly going back and forth. I can just get him doing a loop around there. Ants can take materials from stockpiles into dispensers. Yeah, so we've figured that out. What else have we got? So we've got production, so we've got smelter. Okay, we'll do that next. Let's put that here. So, what recipe do we have? Smelt iron. Okay. So he'll now go around constantly. Maybe it's not the best idea to have these guys right there. So he's going to constantly walk around there. Even though he's got an ingot. So we'll actually put a stockpile here as well. And we'll literally have a little loop. So what we'll do is we'll go there, there, there. This will dispense this. Cool. You need to go there now. Grab one of the you go on there. Who's going to stockpile those? Keep going round. It's pretty easy. And then this guy's just going to keep putting stock in there. So we need to feed our queen enough to get to stage 2. So let's just watch this dispenser quickly. Once he feeds the queen, as you can see, this bar goes up. So I've edited this route here because some of these plants no longer have enough in. So we need to try and get that to stage 2. We've run out of scrap here, so we'll build this workshop and place it here. I'm going to stockpile this a little bit so we can feed our queen a little bit more. That makes more sense to me. So we've got iron plates in the stockpiler, so we just do a recipe. So we make iron plates and make screws. Let's do iron plates for now. I need 4 of the iron blocks for that. So if we go to counter gate, a divider, a logic trial divides ants evenly over several trials. Cool. Counter gate, a logic gate, keep track of the amount of ants on a consecutive trial. So now we've got that. This stockpile's obviously got a dispenser, so we can put that dispenser right there, and then we can also have a trial. It just goes past there, and back. And we can get one of our ants on that straight away. So who can we get on that? So as you can see, that stocking up the food is worked, because now we're currently, well, I said now and it's literally gone back down, but we're feeding them just enough to get to max 25 population. So they're now making these blocks as well. So this needs to go in here. So I need 4 of those to go in there. And that'll carry that once it gets around there and comes back. We've now got the screws and the plates being made, as you can see. One little triangle trial on each of them. So they're currently being manufactured. As you can see, I've got a metal plate there. We've got 25 population now. The food is running out very slowly because these plants only, well, they have to regen after a little while. So as you can see, look, 16, 15, 14 seconds. So it might be worth increasing this trail a little bit and just doing a little trail here that links back up. I do keep forgetting, because we have got dispensers, we can literally just put the stockpile anywhere. So this stockpile can go over here while this is being mined. And then obviously the dispenser's still all the way over here, so it doesn't really matter where they go. Said, I'm not sure. Oh, that he's just died, so that needs to be put there. But they don't last that long, which is a bit unfortunate. But other starter ants, so these guys, I'm pretty sure they can live forever, yeah. They've got limited health. Whereas these guys don't have very long. They've got about 2.5 minutes, which is... makes sense, because in real life, ants don't have the longest lifespan ever. Now we need 2 inputs and 1 output. So these need to come straight off. So I'm thinking about moving... I can't even move that. So that's working quite nicely, to be fair. We're getting them to walk straight down here, and we put a divider in, so one goes to each way. I'm sort of thinking of reorganised a tiny bit, because this is that very, very messy. So combine 2 regular workers into an inventor ant. So that's what we've got to work towards. I'm going to reorganise this so this looks a bit smoother. So I've changed it around a bit. So you've got this smelter over here, which gets its resources from whatever stockpiles near the scrap. That places it on here. And then this dispenses to over here, where ant takes it from here, smelts it, puts it in here. Same again with this one. So this is still iron plates, and this one is still screws. And they're the only 2 things we can make at the minute, so that's perfectly fine with me. Just got to keep on top of having these workers over here. So they're both... well, unlimited health really, so we'll keep them on the raw material mining. This is okay for now because these do regrow fast enough. So these ants are making the rounds around there. These guys, again, they're waiting as well. They're fast enough, but we still need to do 2 of these, which is a bit annoying. So I'm thinking of moving these a bit like the factories we've got, to be fair. I've done a little bit of reorganising with the combiner and stuff. So the food comes to here, into the queen, and then goes into 2 separate incubators, and then they walk straight over to here. And I thought this would be an easier way to do it. I'm going to do another combiner here, and then do the exact same thing. But I'm just going to double check that we're keeping up on the food and stuff. So these are all fine. Plenty of screws, plenty of metal plates by the looks of it. That's fine. They're a bit slow on the old smelter, but... it's going to take a little while to do that anyway. How many need to stockpile? Stockpile's got plenty, so I might do 2 smelters. So this first trial section is working well. This is a bit janky at the minute, but basically what happens is they continue down here if there's 2 already down this section. So it'll send 2 down here and then divide that one each side. And then once there's 2 down there, it'll then send the rest straight back to the normal direction. So now that we've got a inventor ant, build an inventor pad and energy pods fed to inventor ants. Okay then, so let's go to progression and inventor pad. Not sure where I want to put this, but I'm happy with the way we've done this. I've also put another smelter. So one smelter, oh, wrong thing. One smelter is putting the blocks to this, and the other smelter is putting the blocks to this. So each one's got a smelter now. It seems that we have to feed the inventor ant. So what we could do is do a little triangle here. Obviously that's dispensing that. So this ant now will continue to come around here. It will collect some food. Well, when there's some available. I don't know if there's any available at the minute. What we'll do is, I'm thinking about doing another collection thing over here. So we'll get some foraging roots around. There, perfect. That hits all of that. So I'll get an ant over here. Again, get some stockpile there. And you know what? What I might do is delete this dispenser. I should just choose target. It's easy enough. And then have just this go into there, and then these go into this one. So we've got that working now. So as you can see, feeds the inventor ant. I'm not quite sure what goes on here. I need to feed 10 to it, so we'll see what happens. We've collected energy 3 out of 10. I've cut this route off for the time being because I don't want too many ants. As you see, we've already got 3, which is more than enough. So that's now 10 out of 10. I'm not sure what goes on here with this ant. Click complete. Prevent inventor points. Can you progress through the development tree to unlock new trials, buildings, materials? Okay. So if we click up here, what do we have? So we've got a radar tower, large dish, scans for radio signals from other colonies. Okay, cool. And then, oh dear, look at this tree. It's absolutely huge. Okay, so we just click that, and we get 10. Okay, fair enough. So what we'll do is, we'll unlock that radar tower and build that, and then it might be the end of the episode. So let's build one of those. So large dish that scans for radio signals from other colonies. Okay, so it costs... Okay, that's actually quite a lot. But we'll put it... I don't know. Let's just put it... I don't know, here. Place it that way. So what do we need? I'm guessing food. Yeah, 4 out of 30, and some iron plates as well. They're not being built because our ants have died. That's unfortunate. So we'll go here and here. We'll complete that task for now. I keep forgetting. I wish you could do it automatically. Just have like an auto. Once they die, someone replaces them. So these guys are fine. These guys are... They've got unlimited health. What it might be worth doing is putting one of them there. Oh, they've got food. So quickly stop that. Put you on there. So we've got one person with unlimited health on each. Just so if I forget, and we're still getting materials. Unfortunately, I don't know what to do with these guys. Can these do... They can't do anything other than inventing. I think they might just have to stay there for now. Which is unfortunate, but it might have to happen because I don't really want to build 3 pods yet. I want to keep the food going steady. We're on stage 3, but, you know, it's slowly ticking down. So we'll keep 1 for now. I'm fine with that. This food thing's working alright. So we've got these guys over here. And I forgot as well. This needs to go here. And you need to go over there. But no wonder we're not producing any materials when I haven't been putting the ants on there. So we'll wait for those to get... Well, to be honest, 6 out of 8, 20 out of 30. The food's fine. We just need to get producing these. So I'll wait till these have been produced. And then we'll complete the tower. So that's about to be completed, as you can see. So now we've got our radar tower. Make contact. So if we click on this, make contact. We'll see what happens. There's spooky noises going on. Probably we can make contact. Oh, that's going to take a little while anyway. Okay, that's fine. And that is flying ant. Oh. Okay, so we zoom out. And you can see a lot. Oh, I didn't realise you could zoom out this much. You can see all the flying ants. Okay, that's interesting. Hopefully we can grow our colony though. I'd like to be able to get more unlimited health ants. That'd be perfect in an ideal world, but unlikely to happen. Just because I keep forgetting that I have to put ants on things. Again, so I'll come... When I put that unlimited health ant over here, I've changed my mind. Put one on resource, and I brought this one from the food collection over to here. So, 1 on each side, because I forgot, and there was like a big queue of ants on the one side. I think it might be time. Let's just get a couple more of these over here. So it says we've made contact. So if we click complete, okay, then once every hour the sky comes alive with fertile male ants. Okay, next. In time, economy stop producing. Okay. For now, offers a moment of reflection. Okay, that sounds good to me. Reveal new island. Oh dear. Okay, that's close enough. Click complete. Over the course of the play, if you unlock several islands, you can explore and build onto. These islands don't share an inventory. If you want to build an island, you have to make sure that... Okay, that's interesting. Can also cannot relocate a building to another island. Oh, right then. That makes sense. So as far as that, is there anything else to the game? Like I said, I was going to end the episode here, but if there's not really much else... Oh yeah, unlock fabric and put fabric in. Okay, that's what I was going to say. If we come over here, we have to do our own separate things. So storage. What about the queen? How do we get ants over here? That's the question. Can we put ants over here? Something to think about. But I think we'll end the episode there because, you know, we've made quite a lot of progress in the first episode. We've got our little ant colony running, I'd say, decently well. I love the way I've just said, is there anything else when I've just forgot that there's literally a huge tech tree to go through. What have we got up here? Ancient island scanner, gold powder, large bridge. So there's definitely a lot to do. We've made a lot of progress. We've got the queen producing the little ants that can get combined into a worker ant, and then we've got the inventor ant every now and again. These two have died, unfortunately. He's about to die by the looks of it. But we'll keep those topped up. These guys are just constantly getting food, and then I have moved the resource ant over here. Getting these two stockpiles for us. So yeah, let me know what you thought of the episode, and let me know what other games you want me to play, because I'm sort of struggling to find games to play at the minute. But I hope you liked this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.